Hey, Aries, what's up? It's good to see you. Thank you for choosing to drop in with me. We're going to just dive into your energy a bit, see what the download is, what wants to come through for you. I was drawn to this glow in the dark tarot. So I feel like you're coming through a time where maybe you were in the dark, but now you're starting to see light up ahead. I also feel like um, you just want things to be really clear moving forward. You want to create a sense of distinction, I feel. You don't want any ambiguity. You want things to just be very upfront on the table. I got this vibe, okay? So maybe you've been dealing with some situations. 111 on the clock, man. I'd say for sure you're coming into alignment with something, and I feel like you're wanting to get it off on a strong foot, all right? You're wanting to get it off on a strong foot. This is a new beginning, and you want to make sure that everything is, above board. I got this, okay? Justice. You want things to be very balanced in this situation. You want things to feel like it is balanced, that there's a give and take, that there's this understanding. You could also be dealing with a Libra in association with this. You could be a Libra rising, which would make you an Aries Descendant, in which case you might be trying to strike this balance in your relationships and your connections, just wanting it to feel like we're seeing each other eye to eye, and whatever those arrangements are. It doesn't have to be romantic. This can be in a business partnership. This can be in a family relationship, or even with friends, just wanting to feel like we're simpatico. We understand each other. We have an understanding here. There's mutual respect, there's balance, and everything is clear between us. Okay, so there's something here coming through with this very strongly. All right. I also feel like for those of you that have been dealing with a situation that seemed really unfair, you were moving through a gnarly karmic cycle. Okay. The whole collective is. So we're all dealing with this right now. And if that's the case, I feel like you're at the place where things have just balanced out. All right. So your new beginning is up ahead. You may have been waiting for this new beginning for a while, but it's starting to come into alignment. Feels like things are finally getting on an even ground. That's good. All right. No more shifting sands. I got that. Okay. So let's see. What's this new beginning all about for Aries collective? This is for any significant placement, okay? If you're drawn to the Aries read, there's something here for you. We also have to remember with the collective right now, Aries is in the North Node, so we're all feeling this energy on a certain level. Yes, I feel like there is something you finally made a decision about, that it's time to walk away from this. Maybe you did invest a lot of time, a lot of energy in it, but you're really feeling more of like, I got a spiritual calling. I have to tell you, you're wanting something more. You're needing to also sort of maybe go out and find yourself a little bit. You might have a bit of wanderlust. You may feel just the urge to get lost for a while. All right. It's interesting. Yeah. I mean, you felt like you were really down for the count at one point. All right. But I feel like this is like a resurrection here. You're coming back to life, from the brink, just feeling really out of place, like there just was nothing left for you. Okay, some energy is turning around here, and it's giving you sort of like a renewal type of energy, where you feel like, there's more for me out there, and I'm going to go out and find it. Okay. Yeah, look at this. I love this Knight of Wands energy. Your energy finally, like, feeling a sense of passion and purpose. So you're moving forward towards something. All right, some new beginning. And it's like making you feel like, okay, there is something more for me. Let's see what this something more is. You could be dealing with fire sign energy as well, an Aries like yourself, a Leo, a Sagittarius. All right. Yeah, I think this is what you've really been worried about. All right. It's definitely been on your mind. We got the 3 of Wands coming in with the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So there's been a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety here. Maybe you were even worried about the ability to balance something out. And for some of you, this could have been in relation to some financial matter as well. There could be legalities attached to this. You were waiting to hear some final judgment. You've been stressed out about it. You know, we got the 3 of Wands here. So something coming in. You've been waiting for something to come in. Maybe waiting to hear word about something. Maybe waiting to see some kind of return of investment, some kind of finances coming forward so you can actually move forward with something. There's some feeling here of being sort of hampered, maybe even just moving something forward in a balanced way, though, because there's some inequity here, I have to say, with that 6 of Pentacles. Notice the way that the 2 figures are waiting to receive something, but they're compromised, okay? This could also be somebody playing some games, you know, holding you up by holding something over your head. You feel like maybe you've really been expending a lot of energy. You've been working really hard towards something. You're just waiting to see the returns on that. And yet you feel like, you know, it's just sort of being piecemealed out here. This can even be return on energy investment, okay? But it's experienced very much in your real world, you know, where you feel hampered or held back in some way, because the exchange doesn't feel even, the energy exchange doesn't feel even, or something feels unfair, or you're dealing with somebody who feels this way, okay? Kind of the deck energy here, and I want to move on to some different cards. This could be in relation to a Libra, or again, if you got Libra rising, you may really be feeling this strongly in terms of your relationships. And you're like, hey, you know, things can always be worked out if decisive action is taken, but it's got to be in alignment with the truth, and everything needs to be above board. 7-11 on the clock. You might actually be striking that deal with somebody. This could be a real lucky break in what's been a challenging situation, and it actually brings things into alignment with that 7-11 energy. Okay, what's on the other side here? Look at this. Wow. All right, we got the 4 of Wands, so this is definitely bringing something into balance, and I think that this is 2 people getting on the same page with something. That's what it looks like to me. So it looks like where there was an imbalance in a connection, you're balancing things out. It was 7:44 on the clock. Okay, this can be any kind of connection, but it's definitely a mutual sense of appreciation. It's coming together in such a way that creates a feeling of celebration. 8 on the clock. Okay, happiness, also prosperity, something to build on here. Okay, could be in relation to home too, and it feels really good. All right, this is positive. So let's see what else we got coming in for you. What do I want to bring in here? What do I want to bring in here? What's calling? What's calling? I don't know. Well, let's go ahead. I'm called to the Kipper deck. All right, you want straight up? You're going to get straight up. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, we do have thief energy here. Okay. So it's possible that you were dealing with a situation that was wasting your time or wasting your resources, wasting your life. You may feel like you just weren't feeling inspired. Something's being turned around here, though, okay? Something's being brought into balance. I do feel like you're really going to be following your heart moving forward. Something's working out in an equitable way. You're getting very clear about things, right? So let's see some more details about this for Aries. What is this balance looking like for Aries? Bottom of the deck. Main male in the main frame. This could be where the new beginning is coming in. You could be the main male. Maybe it's time for you to be the main character in your storyline. Maybe you've made it about too many other people, and now you kind of want to just go out there and strike out, live life on your terms. I do see some new beginning here. All right. You could also want to be the main male in someone's life. For those of you who are drawn to main males, this could be a very significant person coming in for you, okay? This could also be a man is factoring strongly into this situation for some reason. Let's see what this is about. Let's get some more details here about this main male for Aries. What does Aries need to know about this main male? He looks congenial, okay? He looks congenial. He brings an opportunity is what I heard, okay? He's bringing some opportunity. What is this opportunity for? an opportunity to alleviate what has been concerning you up to this point, okay? Because we have concern in reverse. So this is something that you've been stressed about. You've been thinking about it. You've been trying to figure out, how do I move this forward? 33 could be very significant. 33 could be an indication for you. This is also a master builder. Whoever is coming in here is giving you a way to move beyond a concern. They got a practical solution for you, okay? More details about this. What solution are they providing here for Aries? What solution are they providing for Aries? Give me a clue what concern it resolves for Aries. More details here. Whatever this is, you've really been in your head about it. I mean, you've been sitting here so long, it's like you're wasting your own time. You feel like you're getting old sitting here at 11:08. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like a shit or get off the pot kind of energy. It's like you can only sit and think about something for so long. You can only think and sit and think about the life you mean to leave. You mean to leave? Ooh, the life you mean to leave. Okay, there's a life you mean to leave. All right. You mean to leave behind the life that has you, you know, not feeling alive. All right. You're wanting something more for yourself. Okay. Also, it's got like legacy energy. It's sort of like you're getting, maybe some of you are getting a little bit older and you're starting to think about, well, what story will people tell about me when I'm not here anymore? You know, you've been thinking about how you've been living your life and the choices you've been making and sort of the experiences you've been having. And you're wanting to move forward in a new way. You're wanting to do things differently. You're wanting to turn your life around. Okay, some of you are. Some of you are wanting to turn your life around. You're wanting to turn your life around. Maybe you're concerned about some of the choices you've made. Maybe you've started to question things a little bit. You're wanting to have a different kind of life, a different kind of experience. You're wanting to turn your life around. Okay, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it because you feel like you're missing something essential. But I feel like that's being balanced out for you. That thing's coming in. And somebody's bringing an opportunity, a main male here that alleviates a concern. Or alleviates a concern for a main male. You could be that main male. All right, what do we got here? Poverty. Okay, so this has something to do with finances. Worried about finances. Worried about being in a place of poverty. Okay, a sense of loss. This could be emotional poverty. It doesn't have to necessarily deal with financial poverty, but for some of you, it does. Like I said, you're waiting for something to come in. You invested in something. This could be investing work, time, energy. You know it's coming. You know it's forthcoming, but it's like, okay, it's like, can we turn this tide? For some of you, it's that judgment, you know, about what's happening with something that you're supposed to receive that could be held up legally, all right? You're waiting for a judgment to come through. You've been worried about it, you know? This is the concern. This concern is going to be alleviated, all right? A main male could be alleviating this concern. You may be finding an investor, okay? You may be finding a really great job opportunity that alleviates this from you. You may be getting some kind of assistance that comes through. This could be a financial judgment is coming in your favor. Whatever this is that you're worried about, it looks like you could get that offer from that person, you know, to get on board with you, work with you, you know, balance things out so you don't have to feel that sense of emotional poverty or energy poverty where you just feel like somebody just is like draining your time and your energy. You're actually getting something out of the connection. You know, maybe this is about getting things on an even keel, okay, balancing things out. A concern is being resolved here. Where you thought you would be at a loss, you're not going to be at a loss, okay? You're just not. There's something balancing out in this situation. Okay, give me some more details about this. If Aries takes this opportunity that's being presented, how will it turn out for Aries? Or whatever opportunity you're presenting, will it be well received? Okay, I can see it being both ways here. It just depends. You'll know if you're the one who's worried about you being in a place of loss. This person is given to you, is resolving this. Okay, if you're one who is making an emotional offer towards someone and you're afraid that it's not going to be received, you know, you're going to get a different response here. Okay, there's going to be an opportunity to move forward in a way you weren't anticipating. All right, courtship. Okay, so this does look like balancing things out. You know, somebody, I feel that's for emotionally, you know, where somebody is making an advance towards someone and they're worried about balancing things out. I think that you will be able to balance it out. I don't think that you'll be turned down. It looks like what's going to happen in that situation, though, is this is like old school. This is like getting to know somebody over again. In some cases, in other cases, you know, it's about finding somebody that you do feel in alignment with. Maybe you didn't feel in alignment before. Now you found somebody that you are in alignment with. This person's going to take it slow for you. You may have been keeping to yourself because you were afraid of putting yourself out there again, and you're finally like taking it slow. You know, you're forming a friendship with somebody, you're getting to know them. They don't have an issue with taking things slow. They're a little bit old school too, okay? But there's something that's turning around here, so that looks really good, okay? For those of you with that concern, any further details about this? All right. This may be coming. Interesting. Interesting. This is what flew out here. Sudden wealth. You know, down here. You know, it's kind of pointing downward. All right. This could be also like somebody feeling like, you know, our forces are better joined together because I notice that I only see growth when we're aligned. Okay. That's an interesting message. That's an interesting message. Okay, like there may be this case where it's like somebody notices when they're out of balance with another. This is what's interesting. It doesn't have to be like even the person has anything to do with the finances at all. In other words, this doesn't necessarily mean like an employer you work for, or you know, somebody that you work independently for, or you know, anything like that. This has something to do with the connection itself, that when you're not in alignment with this person, then there's a loss of opportunities, there's a loss of wealth, there's a loss of resources. And it's like you need this person in order to get this thing to move forward. That's what I got. And this courtship here, it doesn't have to just look romantically. This is also like recognizing that when we bring our energies together, it's stronger. Something beneficial happens here. There's a certain synergy that actually creates wealth, growth, success. But when we're not in alignment, it don't work like that. It creates a downturn, okay? A downturn in finances, a downturn in opportunities, a downturn in growth, okay? There maybe needed to be this reversal before this could be understood, though. So I feel like it's sort of like looking at how can we bring our energies together in a way that's mutually beneficial. That's what I feel this is coming in, and this opens up some kind of like roadblocks in the situation on both sides for both individuals that creates like an increase, all right? An increase of blessing energy. That's what I got. That's how it's coming in. Let me do a cut of the deck here and see what wants to come in regard about that. Okay, we see despair and false person. All right, so this is what we need to be aware of here. This is some kind of pattern in a connection where, you know, again, courtship. So you have to also be mindful of what is somebody's intentions as well. For kind of coming in and laying it on real thick. You need to pay attention to what you've been through in the past and be mindful about the choices you make in situations, because there was some kind of loss that was caused. This is what I get. The loss was caused by a false person in the past. Maybe somebody was lured away in a certain direction, and this, again, this can be coming in any arena here. This could be in relation to being drawn in a certain direction by, you know, a work competitor, you know, that offered you another opportunity. You went in that direction and it caused a downturn in your finances. This could be a romantic opportunity. You moved away from somebody that you were having growth with and it caused a downturn for you, you know. Everything just kind of went to shit after that, right? This could be your own ego gratification led you in a false direction, you know, that you thought would be rewarding. It caused loss. You're having somebody come in that is bringing things into balance, and you're getting this off on the right foot. All right. But there's a big key here that's very important, and that's to not get distracted by what distracted you in the past. All right. Because what did you false before will do you false again. And you need to remember that. You need to really hold on to that, because I do see a tendency here to get lured away. If you lose the lesson, don't lose the lesson.